Alright, welcome back to another Embrace Destiny video, everyone. It feels like quite a long time since I've made a video, but it's only been a week. I thought I'd take the chance to talk about things that are new, both in Destiny and in the space industry, actually, and also with my channel, and run it through an older mission here in the Destiny archives. So, let's quickly talk about what's new with Destiny. Currently, the Iron Banner is happening, the week-long tournament where Guardians face off against each other for reputation, armor, weapons. That's happening in the Crucible right now, so if you're interested, get on over there. And as always, it's an exciting tournament. This week's Iron Banner is Supremacy, which basically means that it focuses on a highly mobile, very fast-paced, team-based match where enemies will drop crests, and you will drop crests if you die, so the objective is kill Guardians and steal their crests. Also in Destiny, we're still waiting on news for the spring update, as well as confirmation of the confirmation of the launch date for Destiny 2. So Bungie at Bungie.net has been teasing us all for quite a while about the prospect of a spring update, and there we go. And we have yet to know exactly when it's coming out, what Bungie defines as spring, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be coming soon, within the next maybe month and a half. And that should bring something new, some kind of expansion similar to the Rise of Iron, but maybe not as big. Maybe closer to something like the holiday event, the winter holiday event, like the Dawning. Destiny 2 has been confirmed by during an Activision earnings call, so we're fairly certain we're getting that later in 2017. My bet is September. That's kind of similar to when they've released stuff in other products on their timeline. So here's hoping. What else is new? So for myself, for my Twitch channel and my Twitch channel, Kaz_PhD, and my YouTube channel, Embrace Destiny, the main thing that is new is that I am trying a couple of different settings to improve the quality of the audio and video. I've had some weird glitches before where it's just completely lagged out, and I'm still investigating the problem, so hopefully you'll see some improvement here in the coming weeks. Speaking of that, the next thing is there probably won't be a video from this channel next week. I'm actually going to a conference in Washington, D.C. all next week, and I'm going to be representing my company, Northern Sky Research, in representing research concerning the space industry, actually. So my company does analysis and market research for the business of space. So less about exploration and more about satellite communications, Earth observation, delivering internet, phone, stuff like that over satellites. So this is a big event. It's going to probably have everybody from the missed a couple of shots there. Pretty much anybody who is in this industry is going to be there, and it's going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to all the interviews I've lined up, and some of the sessions should be really interesting, so it's going to be great. And so now let's get back to talking about what's new in space. So you've probably heard a couple of these things. I've been finding the news channels, when they're not talking about some of the, let's say, more interesting stories to come out of the U.S. these days, is getting a little bit better at saying what's happening in space. So a week or two ago, the Indian Space Agency, ISRO, they broke a world record by launching the greatest number of satellites into space all at one time. And what would you think the number would be for how many satellites were launched at once? 20? 40? Guess again. The number is 104. You heard that right. 104 satellites were launched on an Indian rocket into space and delivered successfully into orbit. The old record, by the way, the previous record was 37, I believe, by the Russians, by the people who inspired this technology right here. As you know, or as you may know, I'm currently in the Cosmodrome in Destiny, and that's all about honoring the achievements of the Russian space age, past, present, and future. So, yeah, so the record, 104 satellites, 88 of them belong to a company known as Planet, formerly known as Planet Labs. I actually have a friend who works there. She was in my stream a couple of weeks ago when we attempted to finish the Kingsfall raid. So hi, Lena. I hope she's doing well. I'm not sure if she watches my videos, but that's okay. So yeah, this company launched 88 satellites, and they are all very small. They're known as Dove satellites. They are CubeSats, made of... Each satellite is made of a block of 3 cubes, altogether representing 30 centimeters in length and 10 centimeters in both height and width. So, what's the deal with these satellites? Well, basically, the Earth observation business is a big business. You've got satellites up there delivering data and other readings and sensor information down to Earth and sold on the commercial and governmental market for quite a good price. I mean, it depends. Depending on the resolution you're looking for, you can buy imagery from. New imagery especially obviously is more expensive, and it can range from the tens to the hundreds of dollars depending on if you're looking at optical or kind of a radar image. So why is Planet launching 88 satellites? Well, they're taking a slightly different approach. They want to image, instead of having one big satellite up there imaging superbly fine detail of specific areas, they want to actually image the entire planet more often, hence the name. So their plan is to have a constellation of satellites. They launched 88, but I believe they have a total of 124 maybe up there. And yeah, the goal is to image the Earth more often at a slightly lower resolution than the bigger, maybe the bigger companies or whatever, or the larger satellites. And hold on. There's the controls. There we go. Yeah, and view more often and deliver a better understanding of kind of the evolution and day-to-day change of places and features of the planet. So that's very cool. It's one of the reasons I chose this mission, known as the Last Array, because this is an early mission in Destiny where you are learning more about the darkness and the threats to humans, and you activate this giant dish, this giant satellite, or this giant ground system antenna, in order to communicate with the deep space networks and colonies that exist within the game. And considering all the data that 88 satellites and more are going to have to be sending down to the Earth every day, I thought a mission involving a giant, antenna was fairly pertinent, fairly relevant. So, what else? SpaceX made incredible news yesterday when they, was it yesterday? Maybe 2 days ago at this point, where they announced that they are actually going to be taking people. 2 rich people will be taking part on a trip around the moon in next year. Listen to that music in the background of this mission. I love it. So epic. Heard that right. 2 people around the moon, 2018. Now, I had kind of expected something of this nature from SpaceX, but I admit I did not expect it. Oh, getting out of here. I did not expect it so soon. According to... I'm lagging a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if I can fix this on the fly. Hold on. Sorry about that. It looks like I was lagging a little bit just now. So yeah, 2 people around the moon, SpaceX. How are they going to do it? Well, first, SpaceX is probably going to use their Falcon 9 Heavy, which is a new rocket that they're developing for the industry. Next, they're not going to develop a capsule or any kind of module or anything like that. They're going to use... Oh, hold on. They're going to use the Dragon capsule that they've been using. So if you've been paying any attention to the space industry lately, you might know that SpaceX has been delivering cargo to the International Space Station using their current Falcon 9 rocket and their Dragon capsule. Well, they're basically planning on retrofitting that out and... Oh. Sorry about that. It's still lagging. I don't know what's happening. Try lowering my broadcast quality, it says. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's one part. Here, hold on a second. Anyway, they're going to modify a Dragon capsule, send 2 people around the moon, and it's going to give Falcon 9 not only some money, not only some publicity, but it's going to give them a chance to test some of their new technology, specifically the Falcon 9 Heavy, and launching past Earth orbit. So it's a very exciting time for space. Anyway, that's about going to wrap up the mission here. I just wanted to kind of catch you up on what's happening in space, what's happening in Embrace Destiny, and Destiny itself. Thank you very much for watching. I like dodging around this guy if I can. It's fun. Thank you very... Ooh, there's more. I did not expect that. Usually that one guy is the end of the mission. Well, that's exciting. Let's pull out the big gun, shall we? Thank you all very much for watching. If you've been enjoying my videos, feel free to follow my Twitch streams on KazPhD, or Kaz_PhD. And if you've been liking what I've been posting to YouTube occasionally, feel free to drop a like or subscribe. I try to make a video every week if I can. Like I said, next week I'll be out of the country and unable to post something. But yeah, feel free to drop a comment down below if you have any suggestions for future content. Just about wrapping this up here. And there we go. Deep space. Deep Space Network connecting Venus, the Moon, Mars. Pushing the darkness back. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this worked. I've tried making this 3 or 4 times now and had some audio issues, but I appreciate your patience, and we'll see you out there. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.